Case control structure of switch case is a control statement to execute a set of block of instructions based on various conditions. It is an advancement of if else if statement. It's a combination of both conditional and conditional statements. Now look at the syntax of the same. Okay, so if you look at the syntax of switch case here, you can find switch followed by parenthesis expression. Switch followed by expression closing parenthesis here. Then you find open brace, which is the beginning of the switch block. Then inside that you can find case space. There is a blank space here. Case blank space. Then followed by the expression value 1. Okay. Colon. Then you have some set of statements. You can have any number of statements here. 1, 2, or could be some logic, or could be a function call. But then at the end you need to have a break statement. Okay. Then you can have a case, another case followed by space, and then followed by expression value 2 colon. Then you can have some statements of block. I say this is block 1 or block 2 like this. Okay. So some block 2 statements. Then you say break. Then after that you have another case space and followed by expression value 3 colon block 3 like that. Okay. You can have any number of cases like this. Then lastly, you will be having a default colon. Fine. And then you will have the end of the switch block here. Immediately after the default, then you have next statement followed by. So here if you look at the execution of this particular switches, you will have expression, which is going to be evaluated before switch itself, and which is going to be compared across all this. Whichever the case expression value get matches with the expression that has been evaluated before, that respective block is going to be executed, and then it does not let the control to get onto any other block, since you have a break which will take the control out of the switch and then come on to the next state. So only when the expression value 1 is one does not get matched, then probably then it compare it with expression value 2. If expression value 2 get matched, then the block 2 will be executed and you have break when you will come out to the next stage, right? So like this, when the expression which has been evaluated before has been when compared with expression value 1 and get matched, only then the switch is going to be executed. Only when this is false, this is going to be compared, and if it is true, then this will be executed. Okay, and then you come out of it, and if both of them are false, then this is going to be compared. Like this, it happens until all the cases are right. If none of the expression values which are available, just all these cases, does not get matched, then it will enter into the default. So you have a default colon followed by some statements, right? So it's going to be executed, and then you'll come on to the next statement, right? So it is very similar to that of if else if you can see. Right? Look at the syntax diagram, which probably tell you the operation the same. The operational semantics, generally we define with the help of diagrams, right? So here you can see the expression which is available in switch, right? Which has been evaluated rather before the switch itself, which is going to be compared across all this, expression values that are available in this, all these cases. When expression value get matched, which is true, then you say block 1 going to be executed, then you're coming out of the next statement. If expression value gets false, only then you're going to check the expression value 2. And if it is matched, it means if it is true, then probably you're going with the block 2 and then come out to the next statement. If expression value 2 also gets false, then you will compare the remaining expression values like that until you reach default. None of the expression values can get matched, then obviously default block is going to be executed. Let us here demonstrate it with the help of one example. Look at this algorithm which I have written to print the weekday, where I have taken one variable called code. Okay, and this code has been read, and this code can be read between 1 to 7. Let us say if you have read the code value as 1, then case 1, see here at this particular case, the expression value is 1. So if this value was read as 1, then this will be matched and it will be true. Then it will execute this. It means it will print Monday. Then you say break. When you say break, you come out of the loop, right? You come out of the loop. Okay, it means you don't have anything to print, you just come out of it. But let us say if the code value is read as 2, then it will print Tuesday and come out of it. If you read 3, then 1, 2 does not get matched, so 3 will get matched, so it print Wednesday and then come out of it. If it is read as 4, then it will print Thursday. If it is 4, 5, it will print as Friday. If it is 6, it will print as Saturday. Okay, if it is 7, it print as Sunday. But if you read the value not between 1 to 7, let us say 8 you have entered, then what happens? None of these cases get matched. Then it will come onto the default. So where we are giving some kind of help to the user, saying that what to enter in order to get the correct result. So in default, I am guiding the user that to please enter between 1 to 7 in order to get some value, or in order to get some of the case which are before default to be another executed. Okay, so this particular program is printing the weekday. Okay, got it. So the same, if I want to execute it through the compiler, I have written the C program to the algorithm that I have discussed before. I have taken a code variable and of which value has been read. Before being read, the user is being guided with what type of value that he has to enter. He has to enter between 1 to 7. When he enters 1, it will display this, and then break means you just come out of the program at the right time. If he enters 2 only, then this goes here. It's something like if else if. When this condition is true, it executes this and it comes out of it. Only when the first condition is false, it goes to the else if, right? And then it executes if condition is true, and then come out of it. And even if that also false, then it goes to the next condition, like very similar to that, right? But you can see a little, an advancement of the same way you find, a little stylish way of representing the same way. We are able to do it. We'll first save this program. Okay, I have saved this. Oh, I want to execute it. Before I execute, I need to choose a language here. So you can see here, it is giving me to enter the value between 1 to 7. So let us say, for example, I have entered 3. So it will display today is Wednesday. Okay, fine. Just case 3, at case 3, we have set pages, that's it. And then break. What break exactly does? It breaks the loop. It does not allow to go for the next further, right? If I do not have break, what happens? If I accept code value as 1, it prints all starting from Monday onwards. If I do not have break here, rather, right? After printing the respective case from there on, what are the remaining cases that you have followed by? All that are going to be executed if you do not have the break. If you want only that respective case, because motive behind using the switch case is something like, you want to execute only only one block out of this set of blocks, rather, right? After you execute that, you don't want the other batch to be rather executed. You just wanted to quit from the switch, right? So for that, you need to give break here. Break is must here, right? Break is an unconditional statement. Wherever you give it, simply breaks that loop, right? It can only be used in loops. Well, we have used it before also in prime numbers, in for loop, right? Wherever you give it, immediately after once it encounters, it will break that particular loop in which it is there. Okay, I hope I am clear to all of you. Yes, any doubt here? Now execute it for value not between 1 to 7. Give as 8. You don't have, any case which is having an expression value 8. So what it execute? It executes default. So when it executes default, you are again giving a reminder to the user. Please enter the value between 1 to 7. That is what has been here displayed. This is clear to all of you. Write a menu-driven program to implement one for addition, two for subtraction, three for multiplication, four for division of two numbers based on user's choice. Got it? Here in this case, what you have to do, you have to first display the menu, how your output should look like. You first have to show a menu. Basically, when you go to hotel, right, or any cafeteria, there is a menu rather, right, available. So where you will be given the information regarding the items that are available and their respective prices. Fine. So similarly, you are here giving menu, which consists of all possible operations that this particular program can implement. But then user can go for any of this. Okay. 2 for subtraction, 3 for multiplication, 4 for division, and this is asterisk, some kind of design. Okay, you have asterisk of it. Then you should ask the user to enter your choice. Enter your choice. If user, let us say, will give 1, then what is, you have said that for 1 you would perform addition. So you will ask now, enter two numbers. This is how the output should look like. Enter two numbers, you're saying, right? So let us say if I give 10 and 20, then it will display the result. Because for 1 word is the operation, then it's going to carry out addition operation, addition of these two numbers. So result equal to addition of 10 plus 20 is going to be 30. So this is how my output should look like. Okay, did you understand my question? I have explained you the question and what the output should look like. I have given you. So based on this, you have to write the algorithm, write the program. Am I clear to you? So how do you do this? You will have to take a switch case. Case 1 will have addition operation. Case 2 will have subtraction operation. Case 3 will have multiplication operation. Case 4 will have division operation. Right? The same can be asked in exams. Write a program to design the calculator. This is something like calculator or not? To design calculator. Or if the question is question can be asked simply like this: write a program to design calculator or implement calculator. Okay, otherwise the question can be elaborated like this. Okay, let us look at the program. I will be showing you this program as well. Int code, it is for operation, giving 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Variables A, comma, B, comma, C. Here you want to give a menu. Okay. You will have switch to performing subtraction rate. In subtraction. So 3 performing multiplication. 4 performing division. Okay. And now you can see this program, the algorithm which I have discussed, for which I have written the C program. I took 4 variables. One is code to differentiate the operations here. Okay, A, B, C are 3 variables. A, B are the inputs and C is the output. Here I am showing the menu. I have displayed the entire thing with the help of a single printf. by separating it with the new line operator. Okay, all such new lines, backslash n, first menu, then under that you find one for add, two for sub, three for mul, four for div, and you find asterisk, 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 and then you find the next line, enter your choice. Okay, then the user has to enter the code, that is nothing but a choice. Okay, then he will be entering the two numbers, okay, that are being accepted in A and B. Then here the code which has been accepted is going to be passed as an expression value to switch. If that is found to be 1, then case 1 get matched, and then it carries out the addition operation, and the result will be available in C, which is going to be printed when it comes out of it. Right? If that value would have been 2, then subtraction 3 is multiplication 4, finish. None of them, then default, and in default we set T for the menu. Okay, so now let us save this program as calculator. Now let us execute the program. See, you can see the menu is displayed here. Menu, 1 for add, 2 for here. Enter your choice. I said 1. So it will ask me two numbers. I'm giving 10 and 20. It gives me the addition of the same. You can see result equal to 30. Yes or no? Similarly, you can perform any other operation. I've given here the sequence in the next line. Again, you execute it. So you can see now you can find the menu here under menu. It's a kind of design. That's it, right? 1 addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, 4. So you are showing the menu to the user before he enter a value for the code, right? He can be able to see the menu, and then based on that he can choose the operation. For each of that operation there is a code associated with it, so that code he has to enter. For example, you want to go for multiplication operation, he has to enter the choices 3. So then enter two numbers for us. Let us say he has entered 15 and let us say 3. 15 threes will be multiplied with, when you 45, you can see 45 0. But if you enter not between 1 to 4, what happens? If you give 5, your choice is 5, though it is asking for some values. Okay, but then it says that please refer the menu. Okay, because none of the choice is getting matched with any of the cases that have been listed out here, then it goes to default and says that is. Now let us take one assignment. I am giving you two assignments similar to the one which I have shown. Okay, take the first assignment. Write a program to print year, month. How many months are there? 12 months. Jan, Feb, March, 12. Till up to December. So the code value can be between 1 to 12. Okay. To this program, and I'm giving another program here. Write a menu-driven program to implement one generation of prime numbers, 2 generation of and strong numbers, 3 generation of perfect numbers, 4 generation of strong numbers based on user's choice. So for this program, your output should look like this. Okay, you'll be first giving the menu one for generate prime, similarly to perfect number 3 Armstrong 4 strong. Okay, then enter your choice. You're asking the user to input his choice. Then he will, let us say, enter 1. Then you will ask, enter the number. Let us say if he enters 10, then what should be the output? Below 10, what all the prime numbers are there, they have to be listed out. 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, like this. I hope I am clear. Similarly, if the choice is 2, then you have to display the perfect numbers. If the choice is 3, Armstrong number. If the choice is 4, strong number. You know the logic of generation prime number, generation of perfect Armstrong and all, right? So what is that you're going to do? You're going to put that entire code here at case 1. Okay, at case 1 you can have the entire code for generation of prime number. Case 2 you can have that code, entire code of generation of perfect numbers. At case 3 you can have the entire code of generation of Armstrong number. At case 4 you can have the entire code of generation of strong numbers. That way you can probably see it in case 1. I can have any lines of code. As I was telling you, I can have a complete block, one after the other. I can have all such lines of code. Then after I finish the entire block of that respective case, I say break. Then you can start in the next line, case 2. Okay, like that you have to do it. Is it clear to all of you?